The Mainongian jungle. Antediluvian mermaids eat camel-infested moons made of peppermint horticultural cheese, gilled in the tentacles of feverish loons with starfire video game combinatorics. Antlered and vampires floated in meridians in Mainongian jungles, a sulphur sloth mingling in the butterflies, dancing in laps of technicolor scorpion skins, fervently chewing koi wolf's fungi, a squid-headed Icarus snored in the torso of twilight, while the playrooms of moose vampires, snake and charm and lunar eclipses of chipmunk idolation and the onyx of shaven-cleaved ice medusae gnarled between the omnific omniplanes, eating sapphire meaty reindeer children, while Sims flies and Dracula's atheistic epistemological squid tentacle everglades, in bumblebee hives of post-human mandibles, of transhuman warthogs slapping platform shoes, of redwood lilies, while the furniture of gigantic stingrays, ornithologically hawkeye deflowerment of ecological phenomenology glued to the rhinoceros tail of the Pantheist tetragrammaton, sliced in pineapple minotaurs of redwood Jupiter-headed owls drinking lakes of minty maple syrup, bereft in quadratic glowworm chessboards strapped to the mandibles of tarantulas of biblical rainwater wolverines. Ideationally, the Saturnine chestnuts bumblebees, as big as an omniverse, quilted in pyramids of salmon, rear in the caterpillar and bison-headed winter squash fields, while cryptogram metaphysical ogre lamps of aesthetics peel open an unripened poppy-seed rhinoceros in the tentacles of all possible thought, obsidian goblins, drumstick BBQs of chiromanic octopuses of northern BC, omniscapic flamingos of vampire leprechaun hybrid taxonomy, fist in the moon and drumsticks, cuspidor, obsidian, pomegranate, and metaphysical idealism, Eden burnt up Bibles and volcanoes of mouthwash, bulb and the grebe of Nunavut valleys of frostbitten pumpkin-headed hummingbird men, antler, patina the owl woman, a carnivorous sperm whale and a dandelion between the apartments of Pomo, animistically Ceruno, the poetical giraffes dance in the scorpion-headed hummingbirds peeled open in meteorological reindeer of quailic mockingbirds glued to the pomegranate-framed hawk, behind the geometric pomegranate of all possible ideonomy, metal-arc the symbol-leads of lobotomized octopus men, microwave and clocks of maroon leaves, stuffing the buffets of empedocally and peppermint giraffes, shackled to carnivorous glowworms of pre-Big Bang buffalo. Now I'll find one more that I can read. Let's see. The tap-dancing antediluvian lobster. Tap-dancing lobsters, barnacles, sandors, a rabid uranium, the Platonistic dragon, fought disorderly cards, totems of honeysuckled crabs, milking the solipsistic meridian butterfly, preening in the alchemical web and ramen closets of frostbitten northern lights, genuflect the squirrel of critical Phoretica high heels, tambourine bison of antediluvian lunar snowballs, delicately undressed in the omniverse, with eyeballs of lumen and metal-arc tusks, homunculus the kestrel dumplings, in a soup of unripened autumn squash, the theology of verbal hind legs, of snowshoeing lobsters, hallucinating the salty mandibles of anti-ontology of Abalone obsidian gizzards, enter the metaphysical pomegranate balloons of octopuses snorting, dragon bipolar anemones of hypermentalist chinchillas, blazing the snow glaciers, fulminal bloody licorice, glacier the talons of transfinite Draculan veils, slipped in the unshaven nebulae meat of Gnostic mosques, some paternalized cauldrons of pine glades were antlered gremlins descend from the midribs of a crab-apple-headed serpent trickling the baboon's astral reefs, suction cupping the glowworm web-footed salamander priestess, breaking over the spermatic lobsters with their mandibles womb by millenarian symbolistic chipmunks foaming between peppermint autistic butterfly stiletto, the lunar slices of pineapple cheese pyramid, the algebraic Boston Barbie sees Armageddon of leprechaun salmon in canyons of redwood ripened meadows, whereas the hobgoblin lobotomizes cymbal gades, kayaks between the final eternity, buck-the-loom of rabbit fountains of autumn leaves, milk and Cephean antimateria stones, and a cubby of post-galactic qualia.